So I am doing the Gut Thrive program through the whole journey, Krista, which is super well researched, well studied, well tested, and has proven great results. So I decided to give it a go because I believe that all disease starts in the gut, right? So like 80% of our immunity is in the gut. It's the first brain, so it's very, very related even to mental disorders and things of that nature, Alzheimer's, dementia, apart from just digestion and other things that our body metabolizes. So first, let me tell you guys why I decided to do the program and what symptoms I have been experiencing. It was a lot of factors, to be honest. It's been a long time coming, essentially. I have been diagnosed when I was younger with interstitial cystitis, which is a disease of inflammation in the bladder. So a lot of pain, a lot of pressure, anything acidic that enters in can increase the inflammation. It's without infection, so it's not like a UTI, but you go to the bathroom frequently. And then I have also had, I just feel like, hormonal problems. My period has never been consistent. Sometimes I don't have it at all for months, maybe even years. I'm very, very tired all the time, like lethargic, and in the morning. And in the morning, you shouldn't be tired because that's when your cortisol is highest, is when you wake up. So I knew something was up with my adrenals. I started experiencing asthma really bad, to where I couldn't breathe. I had to sit up with a pillow propped up. I had to go to the emergency because it just felt like my lungs were closing up. And I was prescribed an inhaler, and I am so anti-steroid, so anti-medicine in general. I believe that food is can be your medicine, and that there's natural supplementation, but nothing that I had been doing, even though I had been eating healthy and supplementing, was really working. So I knew that there was a deeper root problem. And I knew that I didn't want to rely on drugs for the rest of my life just to kind of calm the symptom, right? So I believe that my asthma and my allergies were a symptomal cause, because I was also having a lot of digestive issues all of a sudden, trouble breaking down fat. I think that may have been from when I competed. I was on a very low fat diet, which I do not recommend. I'm a high advocate of fat, but I was trying to be compliant. And what happens is your gallbladder stops producing the enzyme that you need to break down fat, essentially. So now when I eat fat, my gallbladder has been taxed, and it's no longer sending out what I need to break down fat. So it just kind of like feels heavy and it sits there, but I know I need fat. So it's just like this catch-22. And where was I going with that? Oh, digestion. Okay, so then I also feel very bloated. Even when I ate what I thought was, healthy foods. So there was just a lot of different factors going on. Acid reflux, like when I tried to lay down at night, I would felt like I had to burp. Sometimes I would have trouble going to the restroom, and some days I would be totally regular. Lots of brain fog, really bad memory. I just didn't feel like myself, and I just didn't feel like this is how I should feel all the time, and like I should have more energy, especially since I do eat so healthy and holistically. But if my body is not primed to absorb those nutrients, then I'm eating them and nothing's happening. So it's like I'm not even taking in the minerals and the vitamins and the nutrients from this food because my gut is so damaged. So I decided I'm going to heal my gut and give it a go. I got some lab work done as well to see what I was allergic to. So I asked the doctor for an allergen test, which you can do. I did the blood work one. and I was allergic to wheat, corn, soy, peanuts, walnuts, sesame, eggs, dairy, essentially like all the top allergens, right? And I don't usually advocate those foods anyway, but to actually be allergic to them, I didn't know that I was, and it definitely, when I took those foods out, my asthma went away, a lot of my allergens went away, my hives went away, but then I still had, I still had some digestive problems, even though some of the symptomatic things went away from the allergens, but I knew that they were causing it. Corn was a bit of a surprise. I usually do like a non-GMO corn, and it's usually my go-to when I can't have like a flour tortilla. Gluten I knew, because it's just, no one should be on wheat and on gluten. That's a whole other video. It's such an inflammatory, and it's so damaging to your entire body, including your brain. The wheat that we have today, not the original one. But anyway, I digress. So that is why I am doing this program in a nutshell. I'm probably forgetting something that I have experienced or felt, but if you are experiencing any of this, or if you just don't feel yourself, or if you just want to improve your health, you don't have to have any problems, you can definitely do this as a cleanse and a detox to heal your gut and your body and your liver, which should be detoxed anyway every year, every couple of years. So let's get to the program, and I will let you know about week 1. So I do want to say that there are different plans on this program. So you take an assessment, and it'll let you know where you land. So I am in the S plan, which is bacterial overgrowth, right? So our small intestines gets out of balance, and it has too much bacteria in the small intestines because maybe your digestive motility is just really weak, and so stuff gets stuck in the small intestines and never gets moved into the large intestines, where it can actually excrete the waste and the toxins to the bowel and then outside of the body. So that's a little bit of the one that I am on, but please don't think that you can just copy this. You could have an entirely different program, different supplements. So it's very well thought out, very well researched, because it wants to help you, it wants to help heal you. So definitely give it a looky-loo. I am not sponsored. She doesn't even know I'm doing this. I'm just a huge advocate of health and healing the body and using food as a medicine, right? So it can be your medicine, or it can be your slowest poison, or it cannot be medicine if your body is just out of whack and out of balance, and it can't even absorb the nutrients from your medicine, right? From your food. So please take care of yourself. Please consider this program if you feel like just not yourself, just off, and like you're just at your wit's end, and you just need a little bit of hope. I would highly recommend this. It's definitely life-changing in the best way possible, and your hand is held. Everything is explained in detail. This is just an overview. It's not even, doesn't even come close to the information that is provided for you. So anyway, that's just my side tangent and my preface and my disclaimer all at the same time, is that this may not be the program or the protocol that is designed for you, but definitely look into it. And I am not paid or sponsored in any way. I'm just a huge advocate of it.